just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Llorente, is a player who's made great use of his versatility. He made his name as a defensive midfielder, of course, but he's done well in more advanced positions, wide and central areas. It'll be interesting to see what he ends up turning into. Number 10, possibly, you wouldn't rule that out.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mbappe, Cherki, and here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Pedri done delicately. Mbappe, Cherki, and that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kubasi. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Yamal. Konate, Cherki, Rabiot, Konate, Upamecano, Hernandez, Upamecano looks to the other side. Mbappe, Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Llorente. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Konate. Konate forwards and with intent. Dembele. Howson. Bina. And it's played forward. And it's Llorente. Llorente proves just a little bit too strong. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Konate can get it clear. And here's chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Now it's Biner. What a throw in. Delivered in. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a corner. Hernandez with the clearance and claimed it back swiftly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Olise, Ferran Torres, Pedri, Ferran Torres.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferran Torres. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gusto. Rabiot. Camavinga. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rodri, aim forwards. Yamal finds himself offside. And it's Llorente. Biner.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, easy pickings there. Oyarzabal. Yamal. No way through, so back it comes. Ferran Torres! It's off target and by quite a way. Kubasi. Oyarzabal. Biner. That has found him in acres of space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Llorente. Now it's Yamal. And it's played in here. And he's there to get rid.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Do have a chance to counter here. Back into the middle.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kubasi. Baina. Howson played over towards the opposite flank. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe. He's got a bit. There's the shot! Pedri. Rodri. Olise. Spread out to the left. Rodri. Howson shifted upfield.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Konate. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Yamal. Very nicely done. Oh, a delicate chip through. Llorente with the cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gusto. Hernandez. Mbappe. Cherki. Konate. Konate, gently done. Rodri. Grimaldo. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Played in. Great chance! Goal! Spain! There is the breakthrough. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cherki. Played towards the other side. Gusto. Dembele. Howson gets good distance on it. Another throw-in. And he's there to clear it. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Howson. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Baina. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. Ferran Torres. That's a throw. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played out wide. Hit into the... Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pedri. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Howson. Aim forwards. Hernandez makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Spain have reclaimed it. Baina. Oyarzábal. Oh, good spread. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hernandez looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez. Bullish header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
France really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Howson. Pedri. Howson. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Howson. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Grimaldo. Well read, nice interception. And they win it back again. Howson forwards and with intent. Howson gently done. He can run onto that. Tries to get it clear. Llorente. In by your... Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Upamecano, Cherki, Rabiot, and it's played forward. Grimaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Llorente. It's a good run down the right. Could go all the way here. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Upamecano. Camavinga. Gusto. Olise. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Kubasi. Out to the right. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Camavinga. Rabiot. Camavinga shifted upfield. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Llorente. And here's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Gusto can get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. And that was very necessary. Oh, such a clever touch. Delivered with swing. Camavinga. Over to the left. Kubasi. Played back to the goalkeeper. Howson. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oyarzabal. Baina. Llorente. And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. It's anyone's ball now. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Cherki. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That's really well manoeuvred. Gusto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cherki. Camavinga moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rabiot. Gusto. Olise. France, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gusto. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oyarzabal with 2 goals already to his name. Kubasi. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, super find. And that has been clubbed away. Pedri. Grimaldo, that's an imaginative pass. It's going to be another throw. And it's Rodri. Grimaldo, who's set up one goal so far. Upamecano gets it away. Camavinga. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Now who's going to be first to this? Grimaldo. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Ferran Torres. Baina. Llorente. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Baina. Kubasi. Howson. Baina. Llorente. Howson. Baina. Llorente. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Now he's got space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Dembele. Olise knocks it out wide. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Kubasi. Pedri. Howson. Pedri. And it's played forward. And that's too far for anyone. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rabiot. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oyarzabal! And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal. Baina. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Baina. Cherki. Olise. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Hernandez. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Olise with the short one. Now it's Olise. Olise's first time shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rabiot. Konate. Olise. Aim forwards. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's not going far. Llorente. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Cherki. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. Llorente. Ambitious ball here. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. The ball goes in. And out it comes again. And it's played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Yamal. Rodri. Llorente. Llorente. In by Llorente. Upamecano gets it clear.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Upamecano, Camavinga, Konate, Cherki, Camavinga, and he goes cross-field, and it's Gusto. Gusto. Some good work on the right flank here. It's run loose here. Grimaldo, Pedri, Baina, Pau Kubasi, gently done. Cherki. Gusto pings it across. It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Howson. Yamal. Howson. Cherki. Mbappe. Rabiot. Out for a throw. Baina. Yamal. Llorente. And here's Dembele. And it's Hernandez. That is lovely. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Llorente.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Llorente. Oh, that's a nice ball. Baina looking to run onto it. Gusto can get it clear. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Hernandez. Played towards the other side. Gusto. Cherki. Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. Referee has just said play on. Moved on forwards. Oh, nice touch. Delivered across. Llorente with the clearance. Grimaldo. Howson. Gusto. Cherki.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Calmly anticipates.
Spain will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents. Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Upamecano cuts it out. Konate. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Big chance! Upamecano cuts out the pass. Hernandez. Cherki. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's away. Oh, great run, magical. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. Cherki. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Olise! That's tidy. Camavinga. Shot a goal! Gusto. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Chance to shoot! Deftly away. Konate gets over and intercepts. Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Upamecano. Konate looks to the other side. Camavinga. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Hernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. Kubasi. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Played with finesse. Konate. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Caresses it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. And here's Yamal. It's crossed into the middle. Upamecano. Gusto. Rabiot. And here's Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Oh, some tackle that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Hernandez. A chance to play it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's only... And he'll shoot here! Llorente. Howson. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Mbappe. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared without complication. Camavinga. Cherki. Out to the right.
Camavinga really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rabiot. Oh, good spread. And it's Gusto. Mbappe. Cherki. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cherki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Olise goes short. Dembele. Shot, surely! He scores! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Camavinga. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. Camavinga with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Gusto. It's a great ball. It's Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oyarzabal have it back and can go again.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ferran Torres. Pedri aim forwards. Oyarzabal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Could be danger here. He's having a shot! Hernandez getting this one clear. And he's heaved it away. And that's a throw-in. Pedri, cross into the box.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe thinks one through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Grimaldo. Howson. Baina. Llorente. Now he's wondering who wants it. And it's Llorente. Rodri.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. Grimaldo. Konate. Camavinga. Played out to the right. Gusto. Now he's off and running. Rabiot. Brilliantly cut out.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Always onto this. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Llorente makes the A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Llorente. Llorente chips it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mignon sends that a long way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Baina. Out to the right. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Llorente. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. Oyarzabal.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Gusto. And here's Dembele. Llorente is there, and he can get that clear. He whips it across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He can get that clear. Digne. France to make one last surge forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Digne. Konate. Forward it goes. Cherki. Played out to the right. Gusto tries making a foray down the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's well seen too.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rabiot wins the duel this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Grimaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Cherki. Rabiot. Ekitike. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Now here's the delivery. Ferran Torres with the clearance. Out to the right. Back into the middle. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Camavinga. Digne. Cherki. Played out wide. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Pedri. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.